of your virtual intern orientation at Adobe. Good luck to all
themselves on national television. And honestly, up until right now, I thought that was tough.
I don't know if I'm in this frame or not, but today is my first day of my internship and the whole day has passed, and I thought I'd be able to vlog it. I vlogged a few like clips of what the day looked like, but it was very intensive, a little bit overwhelming. But I'm still really excited and I'm tired, so tired. So there are a few things that I need to work on and a few checklists that I need to, a few tasks that I need to complete. I'm working on that. It's like 4:30 right now, and I've only been at my computer since like 10, so it hasn't even been like technically a full like 8-hour work day, and I'm pooped. My goal was to record like in a week, my first week of my internship, and see what that's like. Maybe I should go outside because I haven't been outside since this morning, and I feel like that could probably help me wake up a little bit, along with like drinking some water, because right now I could go for a nap. I've gotten accustomed to taking naps pretty much whenever I felt like it, which was often. So now I'm just like, I feel like I should still honor my naps, but I have a routine now, and it doesn't really make sense for me if I want to go to bed at a certain time that I take a nap super late. Good morning. I still don't know if you can see me very well. Day 2 of my internship, and I have a meeting in a few, in like 2 hours. So this is like our meeting where we're meeting the team. Yesterday I didn't go all out with like makeup or anything like that, because it was just like a presentation. We didn't have to have our cameras on, but I think this time we will, and we'll be meeting like our team, and so I'm gonna put on like a full face of makeup, which I didn't do last time. One thing I'm gonna try to do while I'm getting ready is tune into training, watch a training video, because that's what we have to do. Tune into a training video and all that fun stuff, and get ready, knock some things out of the way. This is not going very good. So normally I've been using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter, the soft matte powder foundation, and I like it. I think it works pretty well. It has an interesting like powdery scent to it, which I don't love, but I've been using this for a while, and I've noticed that when I apply it, it makes me really like sticky, or it feels a bit sticky. So I feel like I have to go in with like setting powder, setting powder, which I didn't think I'd have to do, because I thought it would just, it's like I'm using a foundation powder. I guess it's like a completely different like material. So normally I've been using the matte powder foundation, because especially living in the Northeast, it's very humid in the summer, and I think that foundation was specifically made for like humidity in mind. But like I said, if sometimes like feels sticky. So I went back to the other day, I went back to the Fenty Beauty like hydration foundation, and I was like, first off, it's like getting old. So I'm like, I should use this. I didn't use it as much as I thought I would when I first purchased it, but I want to actually use this up. And I applied it the other day, and the finish was so nice. I was very shocked. So I'm gonna use that foundation instead of the powder, and we'll see how that goes. I think this is a cherry tree, and I think these are Rainier cherries, and I really want to try it, but I am definitely afraid that it's like some weird poisonous berry I've never heard of. But these look just like cherries. Oh. I have this standing desk that I got a few months ago, and I love it. But I was noticing that I do not stand up with it as often as I thought I would, or as often as I should. So I wanted to challenge myself to like stand up for like while I'm checking emails in the morning when I start working, and just get my body used to like being up and not sitting. This is the first day I'm doing it too, so no real updates. But does anyone else have like a standing desk that they thought that they would just stand and work away at and don't? I'm also feeling like it's taking much longer for me to get back into the zone of like recording and vlogging and things like that, because there are things that's happening, but I just feel like I'm rushing, so I don't often take the time to like stop, pull the camera out and record things and talk to the camera and explain what's happening. And I definitely want to be better at that, but I just thought I'd get on here and talk briefly while I am checking emails and getting started for the day. In terms of like my internship and getting like set up with that, it's been really interesting. I really am like appreciating getting back into the workflow and getting back into a routine. And that's been interesting, and also like connecting with everyone, so that's been nice. So for the past few weeks, I've been contemplating what new system I want to get. I feel because now that I'm working, I definitely want to better accommodate I want to like buy a few like new tech items that better accommodate like my posture and my desk environment, because for months I was like, I don't have a laptop stand or anything like that, so I'm hunched over my laptop and using like my monitor to view things. But I can do a little like overview of my desk situation right now, but it's looking a little like it could use a little bit of an upgrade, not like a splurgy one, but just something that can better accommodate my posture. So I have been looking at some wireless keyboards and mice. I personally love the trackpad vibe, with my laptop, but I don't think that that will probably be the best for work. So I think it's just a matter of like testing things out and seeing what works. But if you have any suggestions, I would love to hear them, because this is in my life now: desk setup, videos, and recommendations. Heading to meet up with some friends for a little late picnic, but it's really a hangout session. So I am making a little bit of like a fruit bowl sort of situation. So I'm washing some fresh fruits and we're gonna put it in a bowl. It looks really good. These are I just have some blackberries, which is like a new fruit that I'm in love with. Some strawberries and some cotton candy grapes. So that should be really good and refreshing because it's so hot outside.
Right, exactly. Violence happening against women, like in the train station.
So I just made it home from hanging out with friends, and it was so good. It felt so great to talk with people and to learn more about them because they're new friends, and we just had a good time and just sat and chilled as it started getting dark. So now I'm home, and I got like dinner earlier from this pop-up shop that was happening in this like Mexican restaurant in Philly. So now I'm like eating that, a little bit of that, because I don't really want to go to sleep, too tired, but I have not really had dinner. So I'm eating a little bit of that. It is this amazing curry crab, and it's so good, but I just had to show it. It's delicious curry crab with lentils and rice, and then you have the crab right here, and it's so good. I'm going to enjoy my dinner, watch some YouTube videos, and get ready for bed. Well, tomorrow will officially make the first week in my internship, and would have successfully completed it, and I'm really looking forward to it. I feel good, but also really tired. The best part about living in a studio is definitely living alone. The worst part about living in the studio is that everything gets cluttered quickly and you have to clean more often. So that's what I'm doing now on this pretty dreary Memorial Day weekend. It's been raining and cold for the end of May. So that's pretty odd. But I've been resting. I'm rewatching some episodes of Charmed, making some kanji because I'm feeling like it's time. It's soup. It's a soup day. It's a warm soup day, cozy day. And it's almost 5 o'clock. No, it's almost 6 o'clock. And I just want to relax and chill. I have a lot of things that I need to do around here today. Things are looking very pigsty-ish. So I want to accomplish some of those things. Currently washing the dishes. Like I said, I'm cooking kanji, and I think I'm gonna I have meat left over, so I think I'm gonna marinate some chicken and probably pop that in the fridge overnight. So that way I can get to cleaning off the counter and stuff. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Happy Sunday! So it has been an hour or so later, and my kanji's finally ready. What I really love putting inside my kanji is some sesame oil that is so good and very like, potent. And then I love putting chili oil in here. I love the addition of like peanuts in it. It adds like a little crunchiness to it. But this chili oil is so good, and it's because it's also not very spicy. It's very flavorful and super good. And then sometimes I put this XO seafood sauce in there. It's very like shrimpy and seafood smelling, but it's pretty good. I'm gonna add it to this even though this is chicken, but I think it'll be nice. But yeah, can't wait to try it.
Privates.com has the most pet-friendly listings and love renters. So you might say that you brought more joy from more sweet, innocent, and adorable little creatures than any other site. Privates.com, the most popular place to find a place.
Happy Memorial Day! Oh my gosh. So today is Memorial Day and we have the day off. So we're just gonna chill and hang out, me and my boyfriend, and make some burgers. I have not made burgers in years. And we're gonna grill on a George Foreman grill. So that should be a very interesting day. So I'm about to head out there and grab all that we need to prepare everything. And yeah, I did want to talk briefly about this new deodorant that I've been trying for all of my life. I would say I've been using antiperspirant with like aluminum and all that stuff in it. So I'm recently trying to move on to something more natural has no aluminum in it and it's just a deodorant. So I've been using this Old Spice deodorant. It's okay. It smells good. I didn't think I'd ever use Old Spice ever, but it's not too bad. I will say is that I have never the last time, like, I'm someone that sweats. I am a sweater. So the fact that like this deodorant does not keep the sweat in, and that it sort of is more natural, it sort of works against me because at the end of the day, it's like, oh my God, I really have to like shower and like clean up and all this stuff. But I think like it's just a new way of like life, I guess. But it's been a bit of a struggle per se. Really been a bit of a learning curve of something to get used to, and I'm enjoying it. Thankfully, this deodorant doesn't give me any chemical burns, and then I've also tried the native deodorant, and that also has been pretty good for me. So I think it's just a matter of getting used to being funky and sort of working around that. But I've been enjoying not using the antiperspirant. But yeah, that's my little check-in. Some burgers and some big beans. Yes. And then I made some salad over here, which is good. And that's pretty much it. We made a very nice Memorial Day lunch. Decided to dive in. Yo, I got these watermelon from Whole Foods and they're amazing. Like the pre-cut ones. Oh, so good.
Met my expectations. This one, it took like honestly I'm like pretty sure that it's Gabby 10. I'll look it up though. But the intention to eat money, which is nice. Now, moving on to an actual bumpy anymore, getting that vitamin D, you know? And
good morning. Happy Tuesday. I realized that I didn't really close out this vlog, so I wanted to do that now. And just sort of like talk through like how things went yesterday. Yesterday was so cool, so nice. Did a lot of cooking and caught up on the last episode of Mayor of Easttown, which I only started watching on Saturday. So that was good. And then it ended off on a really bad note because there was a huge bug in my house. And I was terrified. I was so terrified that I freaking ended up crying. And I don't ever cry. But I ended up just being like super exhausted from the whole experience because I don't like bugs, pests, or anything like that. So that sucked. But other than that, yesterday was great. It was popping. It was relaxing, which is, I would say what I needed, but honestly, coming off of like a 6-week break, it was good. It was good rest. But I also wanted to reflect a little bit quickly about it being my first week in my internship. I'm really happy that I made it through my first week, and you know, we're just trucking along. We're keeping it going. I'm excited, you know, for my projects that I'm working on and the teams that I'm working on and the people that I'm meeting. So I'm really looking forward to, you know, what the summer will bring and continuing to vlog. And most importantly, I have like a few things coming up this summer that I'm really excited about. Now that things are opening up again, I'm really looking forward to connecting with new friends, making new friends, connecting with older friends, seeing my family that I haven't seen in a hot minute, traveling as much as I can, not so much internationally, but just like being outdoors, getting outside, and also just exploring what it means to do things solo again, because with this whole pandemic, so much of it has been indoors, and I feel like I'm wary of wanting to have this like codependent relationship with my boyfriend. So I really want to get back into, I used to do so many things alone and independently and without any shame, and I love that part of me, and I feel like I have like neglected that part of myself that would just go out, you know, on like dinner dates, take myself out on dinner dates, take myself exploring, like doing things alone. And I think also with the state of like this country and all of the things that's going on within it, I've also become a little bit anxious about going outside in general, and also like trying things out alone, just because people are wild. But that's so many different things, so many different conversations I feel like we're having. But I just wanted to come on here and reflect and say that I'm really looking forward to the summer and my internship and all that's in store. And I hope you stick around. So I'll see you next time. Have a great week, and I'll catch you later. Bye.
She said she the one, I bet she thinks she is. Saying don't have no trust, I don't know where you been. I need a break.